Hey, I'm Crystal Robena, your local Austin realtor, and I personally made the move to Austin a few years back. We landed in one part of town and we slowly migrated to Dripping Springs. So today I'm going to give you the lowdown on all things Dripping Springs, Texas. So first, let's talk about the lifestyle and community in Dripping Springs. Here's what you need to know. If you're looking for rolling hills and beautiful hill country topography, this is the place for you. We're full of family-friendly breweries, local mom and pop stores, small businesses reign supreme here. The other thing you want to make note of is our proximity to things. Now, though we may struggle with some challenges currently with our infrastructure, we currently sit at about 22 minutes to downtown Austin and just under 30 minutes to the Austin International Airport. If you're looking for local day trips, you're within 20 minutes of Wimberley, Texas, Johnson City, and within 45 minutes of Fredericksburg if you're looking for hill country wine tasting days. So now let's talk about money. The thing that people don't consider when making the move to Texas is the cost of living here is drastically impacted by two key things. One being that we have no state income tax. Now, the flip side of that, they're gonna get their money where they're gonna get their money. So, what you need to prepare yourself for is the drastic shift in property tax. So here's what you need to prepare yourself for. What many buyers don't realize when making the move to Austin is the drastic change you're going to experience in property tax values. Now, in Dripping Springs specifically, they can range anywhere from 1.5% all the way up to nearly 2.7%. Now, this is affected mainly by the infrastructure of the community and the additional taxing authorities that may take place, especially in those master plan communities. Another thing you want to consider is home insurance. Now, what many people don't think of when they're making the move is we suffer from extreme weather patterns here in Austin, Texas. Whether it's hailstorms, wind, sometimes you might even get an occasional tornado warning. That takes a massive toll on the cost and insurability of a home. So take that into consideration when making your next purchase. So let's talk about commuting. Now, number one, if you're moving from Los Angeles specifically, you're going to have to drop the thes. It's not the one, it's not the 35, it's Mopac, it's 35. But all jokes aside, whether you're moving from Los Angeles, New York, if you're coming from a major city, you are going to find that traffic patterns here are really not that bad. Coming from Dripping Springs, if you're gonna commute to, say, for example, downtown, you're gonna be traveling on Highway 290, and right now it is a little bit of a pain because we're undergoing a major infrastructure project that's being referred to as the expansion of the Y. Now, this is actually slated to wrap up in 2027, which is going to make life so much easier for those of us coming from hill country into the city. But for right now, you're probably looking at about 30 minutes. If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering, okay, Crystal, give me the pros and cons. What's the deal with Dripping Springs? So let's go over them. Let's go with the pros first. Now, if you're looking for top-rated school districts, Dripping Springs ISD reigns supreme. We are one of the most coveted school districts in all of Austin, Texas, and one of the highest-ranking school districts in Texas overall. Now, if you're looking for beautiful scenery, there is nothing like the rolling hills that you get out here in the hill country. Now, aside from that, we offer a really vibrant culture. We have kind of a small community tight-knit feel going on, lots of mom and pop stores, and we really believe in coming together and supporting our local farmers markets and spending our time outside. So you're gonna live life at the local brewery, the distillery, take a trip down the road and go visit Deep Eddy's Vodka, go down and see maybe Hamilton Pool. There's so many cultural experiences in Dripping Springs, Texas, that you're never gonna fall short or be bored. So here are the cons. Let's talk about the cost of living in Dripping Springs. It comes with a premium. You're gonna feed into that coveted school district, which is gonna drive up the price tag, and you have those higher property taxes that we talked about earlier. You also may be missing on some of your shopping experiences. We value our space and our hill country, and you're not gonna find a lot of those major big box stores. The other thing you may want to consider is there might be a lack of work opportunities when you're living out in the hill country. We really thrive in a community that is either very entrepreneurial or lives in a work from home scenario. Because of those commute times, people that live here tend to work here as well. So is Dripping Springs right for you? I'd love to chat. I personally made the move to Austin back in 2019. And like I said before, we landed in one part of the city and we found ourselves here now. So if you're looking for more information about living in Austin, Texas, make sure and like and subscribe because new videos drop every Thursday. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram for more of everyday life in Austin, Texas. Making the move to Austin is the drastic change that you're gonna